topic is about the conflict between Israel and Palestine. So, Palestine and the two regions, Palestine and Israel, have been in conflict for over 65 years over land. Around the months of July and August, I saw posts in the internet, social media, of pictures of Gaza and posts that had hashtags of Pray for Gaza and Free Palestine. And as an active member of social media on news sites, I was curious and I had done research on it. Learning about world history, you gain a better understanding about the conflicts and situations and in today's world. And first, I will give you a bit of background of both sides, Israelis and Palestinians. Second, how the conflict began and the important events that happened. And finally, a possible solution to this conflict. So, what is a conflict that is so difficult to solve? Or in order to understand their conflict, you have to be informed of their background. So, Israelis are Israel citizens. The majority of them are Jewish, but 20% of them are Christians and Muslims. Israelis and Jews consider themselves to be descendants of Hebrews. And Palestinians are Arabs. From Palestine or have lived in Palestine or from Palestinian heritage. They are Arabs and they speak Arabic language and practice Islam. And the Islam is called Muslim. People who practice Islam are called Muslims. They see themselves as descendants in the areas such as Hebrew, Canaanites, Philistines, and many more. So, now that I have mentioned the background of these two regions, I'm going to give you a background of the land they're having a conflict about. So, on 70 CE, Romans destroyed the second temple in Jerusalem, and in the 1500s, Palestine was ruled by the Ottoman Empire, which is now called Turkey. And the author William Duber and Jackson Spielvogel of the book Essential World History, Volume 2, inform us that Ottoman Empire have ruled Palestine for over 400 years, and they also informed us that, let's elaborate that Palestine and Israel have not always been in conflict. Not until the beginning of World War I in 1914 that the Ottoman Empire were in trouble because major competition with major powers such as the British Empire came to take over. And the British Empire later issued a letter of support for a Jewish settlement in Palestine, which later on they were given the entire control of Palestine. And in 1922 they were given the entire control of Palestine. Now that I've spoken about the background of the Palestinians and Israelis and the history of the land, I'll explain how the conflict began and the important events that happened within. In order to understand the conflict, we must first discuss other historical events that led to Israel's immigration to Palestine and the formation of Zionism. Second, I'll discuss the events such as the wars. So, So idea that Jewish people, the Jewish people should have the right, the Jewish people have the idea that they should have a national home, and but it first started off with when the persecution of the Jews by the Hitler and the Nazis, and but when that happened, the European Jews migrated to Palestine as their safe haven, and soon after that, they created the organization. They formed the organization of Zionism in the 1800s.